Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually going to be a collab video with several other ladies, and we're going to be creating our favorite spring, since tomorrow is the first day of spring, but by the time you see this video it will already be the first day of spring, with either makeup, hair, or clothes. Well, I've decided I'm going to do a makeup look, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, since I'm going to be working up until 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll be getting ready. So I'm just going to do my makeup to show y'all what my look is going to be for tomorrow, as well as show y'all what I will be wearing for the first day of spring. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this spring makeup tutorial featuring some new products, some of my old favorites, and everything else. So the first thing we're going to do is apply foundation. And this foundation is actually a new recent favorite that I got in an influencer box, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation. And let me tell you, it is dewy and it is smooth, but what ends up happening is, because I actually have a mattifying setting spray that I didn't grab, that I'll post in the final pictures, it actually mattifies the foundation, but there's still that kind of luminous glow to everything. As you can see, it's kind of my mirror won't drop, a lightweight. It's not a full coverage, but it does cover pretty much everything. So next thing I like to do is go in with my e.l.f. concealer. And I only conceal my under eyes because I love using my new highlighter for this purpose. And I just go in under my eyes. Yeah. You guys say hi? So you're ready for the first day of spring, huh? Yeah. Okay. There you go, sweet girl. Alright, we're going to go in. And especially with me working nights and having a 4-year-old and going to school and doing YouTube, I definitely need to conceal my under eyes. But don't get me wrong, I love doing all of them. So, next thing, I should have put my bag up here, we're going to do is we are going to do some powder. Now, it may sound weird, but I actually double powder. I take my Maybelline, this one, as I should see, because it's seen as Better Days. This one is part of what mattifies. As you can see, I've had this for a while. I'm actually going to need to get another one here in a little while. And that just kind of sets my concealer, my foundation. And then I go behind it with, this may say it's the Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation, but I use it kind of to give me a little bit of color. Literally, I put what I'm going to need in here, and I just go all over my face. And it gives me, because I am naturally pale, thank you, Mother, so I just like to give me color where I can. As you can see, it's still dewy from the foundation, but it gave me a little bit of the mattifying properties from that. So next thing I like to do is, I actually like to do eyeliner. And I typically don't do fancy wings or anything unless it's going to be where I'm going out on a date with my fiance or anything like that. So, what I do is I take the Revlon Color Stay and I just go under where my eyeliner is going to be. And I don't do my waterline until after I've done all my eye makeup, because for some reason my eye makeup waters or makes my tight line water. So there's that. And oh, I actually forgot, but for tomorrow I will be using my Master Prime, and I do typically Master Prime everything, but since today I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be in my house. I'm not going to Master Prime because I'm actually going to be, after this one, I'm going to be washing this off and filming another look that will be coming next week on my channel. So, besides that, which I forgot, we're going to take my Eco Tools blurring brush, and I'm actually going to be using two different palettes. This one I did a review on my channel. Is the Not a Basic Peach. I'm going to take that pretty kind of transition, which I don't use it normally as a transition. I like to use it as a base and just go all over with it just to kind of give it that look. And then to put down kind of a base color, I'm going to be taking this kind of darker brown transition as an all over lid color. Because typically I like to do kind of my dark browns, but since this is my spring, like first day of spring look, I'm going to go just simple and work with it. So, like I said, we're going to be using two different palettes. I'm actually now going to take the City Kits Urban Light palette, which this is a brand new find for me. And this palette comes with blush, highlighter, and then several shadows. Let me swatch a couple of these. Like, most of these are glitter shadows, but do have a lot of color payoff. So we're going to use this palette for a little trick I'm going to do. But first we're going to take this Eco Tools Switch Brush, this accent shadow, do kind of a top color. And we're going to take this peachy kind of color right here, which, as you can see, I mean, it goes on that brush very well. I'm going to go just kind of right on top of that orange to kind of give a little dimension to it. Like I said, this is just going to be a simple look. Like I said, since I'm not going, we're not able to go out tomorrow, I'm not going to do a full beat glam look. Now, typically every other year I haven't been working on the first day of spring, so I would do this total beat. But since I'm taking off for my part of niece and nephew coming into town, I just elected to work on the first day of spring so I could have that time with them. So now, since we've kind of did that, we're going to go ahead and grab our concealer back, which you don't have to use this one. I love using my e.l.f. concealer for this part, or for this little trick that I like doing. And all I do is I take my Eco Tools brush, another Eco Tools Angle Liner brush. I take just a little bit of concealer, and I go just a little bit kind of on top of some of the eyeliner or some of the eyeshadow that I've already done. And it may seem kind of weird that I'm doing it, but you'll see where I'm going in just a second. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to actually use this lovely palette right here to create the pretty eye look that I've been envisioning for almost a week now. And this is going to feel weird, but we're going to use my fingers for this. We're going to take this kind of darker, kind of purple-y pink, take it on my finger, and just press it where I just had that I just put that concealer. And as you can see, I mean, the color payoff from literally one swipe of that concealer and that pink is amazing. But see that, and that compared with the peaches and the oranges looks, to me, is a freaking amazing, and it's coming out better than it actually did in my head. So, like I said, this is just going to be a simple eyeshadow look. So now we're going to move on to the gorgeous daughter who doesn't need makeup. No, you don't. Yeah, go watch Doc. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Thank you. We're going to take our eyeliner, and I'm going to put some of my Color Stay on my waterline. Yeah. And I'm still filming. Riley, give that back, baby. She used the lipstick I was going to use. So we're gonna go with it because apparently mommy don't need the bright pink lipstick. We're gonna take two different mascaras, and I'm gonna get to brows in a second. I just like to do brows last. I'm gonna take first my Revlon All-in-One. I like to do this as a base. And as you can see, it does really kind of bring out your eyes a little bit. Alright. And now that I've done that, I do, for some reason, I've always loved doing this with two mascaras, is take my Colossal Spider Effect by Maybelline and just go on top of that one to kind of bring out my lashes a little bit more. Because when I was blessed with fair skin, my brother got blessed in the eyelash department. So, eye look is almost done. Time for brows. I don't really shape my brows as much as I go with the natural thing that I have. I take my Milani Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel, which pretty much matches my eyebrows. And I just go in and just... Oh, you put some on? Okay. Yeah. As you can see, all I do is really shape them. And you are so pretty. That is a pretty color. She is my little makeup baby. So it's perfect you're in this collab. You're just showing off how pretty that color is. No, you do not need that. Thank you. And as you can see, like I said, I really don't do much besides just fill them in and make them darker. So, eyeshadow look is done for this part of the look. Now I'm going to go in with my, if I can remember what brand it was, That's the logo. It's that BR logo. I'm going to take my pressed bronzer with my newest find, and this is actually a Walgreens Kabuki brush, and it works amazing. I'm going to take it into my pressed bronzer, which still has amazing pretty color design, and just kind of give myself an all over thing. And it may feel weird that I don't contour, but I do already have like a natural amazing jawline that I love to work with. So I just go with it and just go on my bronzer. So now that I've kind of bronzed all over, I don't mean to tell him I'm filming because we're gonna go to highlight, and I've found that I love the highlight from this palette, and it's that pretty kind of highlight, and I like to take this brush right here and into it, and I do like to highlight on top. I like to highlight my nose, and then I go in on my chin and on my forehead. And this, I've actually fallen in love with the blush too, so we're going to work with it. And pretty much for this entire look, minus a few colors, is going to be dedicated for this springy palette right here. And we're going to take this other Walgreens brush, and we're going to do some blush. Now that we've got some color on our cheeks, we're going to move on to the final step, and that is lipstick. Well, what I'm going to do for this lipstick is I'm actually going to do a two-parter kind of thing. I'm going to take this Color Whisper lipstick in the shade 65 Pink Possibilities, which is, as you can see, that is a gorgeous bright pink. Especially that my daughter just is modeling on her gorgeous lips because you love playing in mommy's makeup. And I'm just going to go all over. No, you do not need mommy's palette. Mommy loves that palette. You want some gloss? No, you don't need gloss either. And then we're going to go on top with the Maybelline New York, just kind of this pinky clear gloss. And pair the two together and go in and do that. So this is the final look. Like I said, just simple, kind of peachy, kind of pink for spring with a pink lip and a pink blush with some highlight. So now that I've showed you kind of the tutorial on how I'm going to do my makeup tomorrow, I'm going to show y'all the look I'm going to be using tomorrow, including the necklace I'm going to be wearing. So I'm going to be wearing this pretty, this pretty floral shirt right here, kind of long, kind of flowy. Pair it with whatever my daughter do with my gladiator sandals, and these kind of ripped jeans that I've fell in love with here lately. Like I said, only one knee's ripped, and then it has this on the back, and just a little hole kind of right here. So that is it for this collab video. If y'all liked it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the other ladies. Their videos will be linked in the description bar down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.